Hello and welcome. We're going to do just a quick meditation today to get a little grounded, release a little bit of stress and anxiety, and find our breath again. So if you'll join me, go ahead and find a comfortable seat. You're always welcome to lay down if you want to, but if you think you might fall asleep, try to stay seated. So I like to sit up on like a pillow or a folded blanket, just give my hips a little bit of a lift. So find what feels most comfortable for you, something that you can sustain for, we're gonna do close to 10 minutes today. And then when you're ready, you can just kind of shake things out a little bit, close your eyes, and we'll take a big breath in through the nose. And then open the mouth, let that go. And again, a big breath in. And a big exhale. One more time, breathing all the way into your belly, filling it up, and emptying it out. And then let your lips fall back together, and we'll just breathe through the nose, but letting the breath continue to stay nice and full, nice and slow, and drawing it all the way into your belly. Starting to feel the energy in your body settle down. Feeling your sit bones land in your chair or on your pillow, whatever you're sitting on. Feeling your feet where they land on the floor. Feeling the lift of your spine. You might even lean your head just a little bit back to ensure that you're sitting up straight and not lurching forwards, which we tend to do. And then really letting the shoulders just relax into place. So we don't need to push them down, but just notice if your default is kind of holding them up. And take a big exhale and just let them drop. Letting your hands be heavy where they land on your lap or on your armrest. Still paying attention to that breath, letting it move in and out with ease. And bringing awareness to all the little muscles in the face. Try to let your jaw release. Try to soften the corners of your eyes and smooth out the eyelids. Try to relax the space between your eyebrows and across the forehead. And if you ever feel like it's really hard to relax any parts that we're mentioning here, you can really scrunch that up. So you might lift your shoulders up to your ears, you might scrunch your whole face together, and then take an exhale and let it drop, right? So sometimes the real gripping tightly of it and then the release can help us find that release. So you can take that as many times as you want. Letting each exhale release just a little bit more, whether it be physical or mental or emotional tension, just softening, thinking about letting those breaths rinse you out. Nothing that you need to do here besides breathe. So notice if the mind tries to tell you otherwise. It's very natural that the mind will come up with thoughts and to-dos to try to distract you. So just kind of notice that as if you're like watching scenes pass by on a movie screen, something separate from you, something that you can watch as an observer. Try not to label anything as right or wrong or good or bad here. So those thoughts are fine. Any sensations you feel in your body are fine. No judgment for how easy or how difficult this meditation practice is for you today. We tend to think that meditation is meant to be this finding of this perfect stillness, this perfect peace in the body, but in fact, for most of us, it's really not that. And that's the practice. The practice is kind of doing it anyway, right? Meeting ourselves right where we are, just as we are that day, and just seeing what's there, right? Without that attachment, without that judgment. Working on that acceptance of how you are today. Continuing to let your breath travel down to your belly and gently press back out. Notice if the mind gets a little extra busy as we sit in this silence. Knowing that all your to-dos will still be there when you're done. Give yourself just a few more moments to just enjoy being here and finding this sense of peace, this sense of ease and softness in your body. As we bring our meditation practice to a close, I invite you to bring a hand gently over your heart and the other hand gently over your belly. And we're not going to change the breath, but just feel the breath and its natural rise and fall. Maybe even feeling your heartbeat under your palm. And just really tapping into yourself here. And you might ask yourself what it is that you need most moving forward with the rest of your day or the week ahead. Trusting the first thing that comes up. And just setting the intention to give yourself that thing. Don't really worry about the how just yet. Don't need to make plans here. But just setting that intention to give yourself that thing. Taking a moment to thank yourself for taking this time for you today, meeting yourself just as you are. We'll take one more big full breath in and let it go out. Let your hands fall back to your lap. You can really slowly open your eyes. Take your time to come back. And thank you for joining me.